Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Rome. Prime Minister will be in Rome till October 31st to attend the 16th G20 Summit. This is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Rome in almost 12 years. Prime Minister Modi will have a meeting with Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi and will also join other leaders in discussions on global economic and health recovery from the pandemic, sustainable development and climate change. The theme of this G20 meet under the Italian presidency is People, Planet and Prosperity. Foreign Secretary Harsh Shringla on Thursday said that India will raise issues related to cross-border terrorism, terror financing and terror-related activities at the summit. Prime Minister is expected to pitch for collective measures to deal with the situation in Afghanistan. Prime Minister Modi will be meeting Pope Francis at the Vatican during his Rome visit. After wrapping up the G20 Summit, Prime Minister Modi will make his way to Glasgow, where he is scheduled to attend the 26th Conference of Parties COP26 at the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change.
As a founding member of the G20, India has always been a proactive and positive player in its processes, speaking not only for itself but also for the larger developing world. We are one of the few developing countries that are a part of the G20. We have strongly advocated the full implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, the Addis Ababa Action Agenda, and the Paris Agreement, among other international commitments. We have also been a strong voice in seeking reform of the multilateral system, including global health governance architecture with the WHO at its center.
Honorable Prime Minister Modi's visit to Italy beginning tomorrow is going to be his first visit to Rome after resuming office. This is also going to be the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Rome in almost over 12 years. Though the visit is primarily for a G20 Leaders Summit under Italian presidency, during the visit PM Modi will be having a meeting with PM Draghi. This is going to be their first in-person meeting, though they have recently had a telephonic conversation.
My colleague Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan now joins me live from New Delhi on this. Geeta, what is likely to be India's focus at the G20 Summit?
Well, there are many issues, Paulumi, where India has been at the forefront. Let me take you from COP26. Climate change, International Solar Alliance, and India's focus over there is going to be something that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will focus on, and how developed nations have and ought to do more than developing nations in order to have global net zero, which is global net zero of carbon emissions, where developing nations are allowed to grow. That's the UK leg. Coming to the Italy leg, it is going to be very important because, one, after the COVID-19 pandemic, this is the first time that the G20 leaders are going to meet. Xi Jinping will not be attending it, neither is Putin going to be there. But there are a lot of bilaterals that have been firmed up on the sidelines of the G20. The Boris Johnson is one important one. He's going to meet the Italian Prime Minister today itself. There is a call on with Pope Francis, but we do not know whether that's going to happen today or tomorrow. Nepal's Prime Minister, interestingly, things are looking better between the two countries. And while Nepal has always chosen, or mostly traditionally has chosen, India as its first country visit, this time around, he's going to meet the Yuva in Rome, and a bilateral meeting is in the offing. Germany's Chancellor, the outgoing leader, Angela Merkel, is going to meet with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So there are a lot of bilaterals that are lined up. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince as well. Indonesia's president, who takes over as president of the G20 in the next summit. So there are important bilaterals, but the focus is going to be COVID-19 recovery, economic recovery in terms of in global terms, the situation in Afghanistan, cross-border terrorism, and India is going to raise the issue of terror financing, because G20 primarily is an economic forum as well. So, following a lot lined up for Prime Minister, but he begins his visit by paying a visit to the bust of Mahatma Gandhi in Rome. He's going to pay homage, pay his respect over there, and then start his entire tour.
Right. Geeta, thank you so much for bringing us all of those details of the Prime Minister's visit to Rome.